Okay, so I'm going to chat about hand fighting, just discuss a little bit. So hand fighting is everything that happens before any move happens in a match. So right as the whistle goes, you start in front of your opponent. Every step that you do, every grab that you do is called hand fighting, okay? Trying to get into an advantageous position as opposed to your opponent, okay? So in hand fighting, there's a lot of things you're allowed to do. The only thing you're not allowed to do is punch, essentially. Pull, push, grab, okay? Grab any part of your opponent's body. What I don't want to see, and what a lot of people do, is they get into their match and they start slapping and pushing away the other people's hands. But that doesn't actually help you at all, because you're not setting up your move or getting into a better position. You're just blocking them, and you're doing a pretty bad job of blocking them as well. So, things that you can do. I'm just going to quickly go over them. Wrists. Both of their wrists are available. You can do a cross wrist, or you can do the same side wrist. Okay? Triceps and shoulders. They're easy to grab. You can push and you can pull from the triceps. As well, defensively, it's a good point to be at if you don't want to give up points. I can feel his whole body where he's going to go if my hands are there. His neck, and I don't have to just use it with my right hand. I can do it with my left hand. And I suggest that you do it with your left hand more often. Because when my left hand is here, his right hand cannot get to my neck as well. Okay? It's not a good grip. So use your left, and it'll help you defend against them putting their right hand on you, which most people will try to do. Okay? Now, you can always do a combination of any of the above. Okay? You don't have to just do the head, and as well, you're not allowed two hands on the back of the head if you didn't know that. Only one at a time. Okay? The whole time that you're hand fighting, be conscious of your stance and be conscious of your feet. Okay? So my stance is right foot slightly in front of left foot. As I'm fighting and as I'm moving around, I have to keep that same distance in my feet. I don't start taking big steps and switching my feet all the time, okay? I'm staying in that stance. And it doesn't matter when you're fighting and you feel like they're really strong, don't stand up. A lot of people's reaction is to stand straight up. It's the worst thing you can do. Stay in your stance and believe in your stance, okay? Even if they're really strong, okay, they grab your wrists, it doesn't matter. Don't react by standing up. Stay in your stance. He has to let go of those wrists before he can grab any other part of your body. So stay there, use your head as defense, and try and grab it off. So I'll quickly go over wrists. A lot of people have really good grip, and you might get stuck if they have your wrists. So there's two good ways that you can get out of this. Okay? The first one is to pop it off. So you pop it off with the opposite hand. If he only has one wrist, so if I go that one, I can just pop it off like that. If he has both, you can still do the same thing. He's not strong enough to hold your whole arm, okay? So you pop with the bottom part of your palm, the really hard part, into the other wrists as you throw your other wrist inside. Okay, grab it tight. Okay, no one's going to be able to hold it if you do it properly. Bottom of the palm into the wrists. Okay, but like I said, stay in your stance, stay low, and fight. I don't want to see any slapping, because slapping is not helping you. Things that you want to think of, whatever move you enjoy. If you're good at the shoulder throw, you're good at the high crotch, single left, whatever it is, try and set that move up. So if I'm trying to set up the shoulder throw, I know that I need some pressure back against me. So as I'm pushing and as I'm fighting, I'm going to push it, hopefully so that he pushes me back. And then I'm ready to throw him over. If I want the single leg, I want to start pulling until that leg is close enough that I feel I can grab it. So I'm going to work towards that by doing pulling. If I want the high crotch, maybe I want that foot to come forward. Maybe I'll step the other way. Maybe I'll push him so that he pushes back. And when he pushes back, I can step under him and easily get to the leg. Try a mixture of all of the above. Okay, and it depends on what move you want. But don't just stand still. Always be in a good position. Don't settle for having them in a better position than you. If they're in inside control, maybe in an underhook, okay, don't settle. Don't just sit here. You have to fight until you get back into a better position. Get down, start fighting again until I'm in the best position possible. Those are just some hints as far as hand fighting and what to do. Do not slap. Grab, pull, push, focus on your stance and focus on your footwork. Okay, so the other way for the wrist, I said the first one is to pop. The other one is just to go straight up. So using your thumb and your index between the two, you're going to reach up, you're going to grab that wrist. The second that you grab, the force is going to make him have to let go. Okay? You do it on either side. Make sure it's just between your thumb and your index finger that you grab it from.